today's Daily Dominion, which is a all sets. We got lucky coins are going to be flush with cash. There's a little bit of trashing in mint and count. There's some drawn highwayman, and I guess not really, but sort of bustling village and cellars. And then there's bridge troll. University can gain a lot of this stuff, which is probably a reasonable thing to do. I don't know. Plus, it's a village. What's Inspire Fool? Okay. Inspiring Fool probably doesn't matter at all. I guess you could buy Fool, but I think we're going to open Potion Star Chart. And I guess we'll just put the potion right on top and see if we don't get burned. We don't get burned. That's nice. We'll buy University. This should probably just be a Highwayman. Could alternatively be like a count. We will here put the Highwayman on top. So the question is, how do we want to go about doing the trashing? Really? That's the question. We can do it a couple of different ways. I mean, mint is the fastest, probably. So you have to get, I mean, this is an okay mint hand, but we can just keep getting Highwaymen until we're like draw a really big hand. Of course, the really big hand with Highwaymen, of course, can also just use count, so that's not so bad. I think I will pick up a count. We're gonna be able to pick up another copy of Highwayman here, and then buy another University. I would like to play a Highwayman. Hopefully we don't draw. This is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna. I don't want more silvers at this point. We would take a free set or a settlers, but we don't want more silver, so we'll just pass on it. We'll go ahead and play both of these things and do. It's not super clear that silver on top is better than copper and discard. At least not by a lot, but I guess we'll do that. It's probably fine. We can hear either their blind province. I think especially with tunnel here, there's just too many points to do that. So we can either get one of the Highwaymen on top now, or we could get the count. I think we'd rather make sure we're playing some draw, and if we get both, then hooray, you know, as in fact happened here. So we will want to get into the bustling villages eventually, or potentially the flagships. Well, the flagships are nice too. Anyway, we do need to get some settlers somewhere, but it's not a rush, just so we can get the bustling villages. All right, this time I'm going to top deck the potion and trash everything else. We're getting there, you know, on the cleanliness front. It's not going too bad. By province. So I mean, it's like a pretty fast money deck as far as that goes. Let's get a flagship. Flagship can be played on the universities, which is kind of nice. Highwayman and Bridge Troll. We can play. We're under attack, so we can play this lucky coin first. It doesn't do anything. I'm actually here. What do I want to go for? I guess still another university. Maybe when we have higher money and more buy, like if we get another bridge sold now, next time we get to start lowering the. Let's make sure we have at least one university, just because we have so many terminals right now. Get a gold. Okay, that's not too bad. So like here, we're gonna be able to do something pretty nice. We probably don't get, well, we might play the count. Let's see if we can get into the bustling villages next turn. So we're gonna play flag. So we've got all these terminals. We could either not play the count. I guess that's an option. We could not play the count. We could double up on the bridge troll. Would also be pretty reasonable. What did I get? Sellers? Because it's not like it's a really good... And actually, we'd probably double up on the highwayman. What did I gain? Sellers. It's not a particularly good count play anyway. So... let's get another flagship. I kind of like these flagships. So we're gonna play the highwayman twice, which is gonna have the flagship stuck out there, but that's okay. We're gonna buy 3 of these. We already have a university in there. That's not a huge deal. We should probably just make sure we have more highwaymen. Let me think. We're gonna draw quite a bit of this anyway. Yeah, I should have put a highwayman on top actually, but that's okay. All right, so we got through to here. If we'd drawn the count sooner, we could have done some count tricks. We don't really need more unit. We'll do a trash this turn. So we'll get some bustling villages here. We're gonna flagship a highwayman. Just the draw is just better than other things at this point. Want to watch the 3 piles, but and flagshipping a highwayman is sort of worse than just playing 2 highwaymen. You get $1, but the flagship stays out, so it's kind of... It's worse in many ways, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Oh, so bridge roll. I think we could even just like save an estate. Be about the same as saving a copper at this point. The only bad thing is you're top decking it, but we can buy another flagship. So if you put, let's put one of the highwaymen up here. Okay, well that's a lot of money. What do they even have? How'd they do that? Oh, they must have flagshipped a highwayman themselves. All right, so we should be able to win next turn. I'm gonna guess. Should be close to it anyway. I don't know. We can play the settlers. I mean, we could also, again, I don't know. There's not really much on the way of settlers count tricks that are like worth doing here. I don't really know what's left. We could flagship a bus lane. Okay, this lets us get another bridge troll down, or another highwayman, I guess. What do we want to do next turn? Maybe it doesn't happen next turn. I gotta think. Well, how many like duchies and tunnels would I need to... Oh, I already have a highwayman in the discard. Well, this doesn't particularly matter, but... Okay, let's get another bridge. It may be nice to have some flagships for the bridge trolls. So we get 2 bridge troll plays down now. Let's go ahead and trash this junk. There's still a little bit of a question of the draw. I mean, if we get the duchies... Right. If we get the duchies to 0... we can already outscore what they currently have. This doesn't matter. Okay. The thing that will be a little bit annoying at the end here is trying to get the... I mean, maybe we can just empty highwayman duchies. Honestly. Well, certainly it's super easy to empty the highwayman, just whether that gives us enough bridge troll plays. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. That would be 7. That's not quite enough. Unless there's another like flagship in here. Actually, yeah, it's very close to enough. Because we can gain a duchy with count. So maybe it's enough already. That would give us 4 or 7 buys. So we gain the duchies and buy a province. Can we buy a province? I guess that's another question. With the 2 flagships and $1, we could do the duchy gain now. What else is in here? Oh, it's another flagship. Well, okay. That makes it not such an issue. We can, in fact, draw another bridge troll. I don't know if that matters. Let's just go forward. Who cares? we can get the copper with the thing. I'm pretty sure this already works, so. Well, I guess we had enough money to empty these. Also, wasn't really sure where the money would be. But it was plenty of money. All right, so another bridge troll mag turn. The draw is weak-ish. I mean, Highwayman I wouldn't say is weak, a weak card, but it is kind of finicky draw, or it can be. Certainly, we would have appreciated another draw card with University around. And then the flagship stuff was nice. The trashing was a little awkward, but it was good enough. And the AI wasn't anywhere near 50% of the VP, of course. It was like there were 16 more points on the board than normal. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed watching it. We're up to 15 now, so that's pretty nice. And I'll catch you all tomorrow.